Lord Gemini Tarot here. I'm here to give you your new moon. It is a total solar eclipse reading that happens on the 2nd of July. So it'll be like July 1st, July 2nd. That dealio right there. Or some people like to celebrate it the 2nd, 3rd, whatever. Whatever floats your boat, it's the fucking 2nd, okay? So let's go ahead and dive into this. Before I start jumping into the tarot, you noticed a different setup. I, of course, relocated, as you can tell. It's something that I've been manifesting for a very long time, for quite a few years. And I finally have my own studio, which I'm very fucking happy for. This is something I've been trying to manifest for a very long time, and I'm pretty proud of myself. It's exactly where I want to be, and my neighbors are amazing, and just everything about this. And Mama just... You know how with animals, when you move them, it always takes like a couple of days, you know, in order for them to adjust with the transition. He adapted pretty much immediately, like, this is the greatest place ever. So, he happy like a pig in shit. So, alright then. And, you know, of course, I needed to take some time to recover because I've been having a lot of back issues. And, you know, actually before I moved, a disc popped out of my back and I was out of commission for the entire weekend. So that was a lot of fun. So, but now that's not the case. I'm feeling a lot better. And you may notice one or two things that look a little bit familiar. Everything else is brand new. So, but it doesn't matter. You're not here about the decor. This isn't HGTV. Let's go ahead and dive into this fucking reading. All right. So, you know, this is a general collective reading. It's not going to resonate with all you guys, yada, 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 okay? Take what, you know, just take what applies, leave out the rest. If the reading does not resonate, then it's not for you. Don't try to force the reading, okay? And if you would like a personal reading, in the description box below is a link to my Instagram page. You can check out my pricing and DM me directly through Instagram if you'd like to book a reading. I'm going to be doing 2 tarot readings from 2 different decks, and I'm going to be using 2 oracle decks. So just so you know. So let's go ahead and dive into this. Let me go ahead and give you some info. So the new moon in this total solar eclipse is on the 2nd of July, right? So this actually is a pretty goddamn good new moon. So usually with the new moon, because it is like, you know, it is in Cancer season, you know, it is a lot, you know, some of it is about like crybaby bullshit, you know, like Cancers always do. You know, you want to feel like safe and secure. You know, you're kind of afraid of change. You know, if you don't want to be in a depression, you know, learn to forgive and forget in order for you to stop getting into this rabbit hole of depression. 333. I think we've all been there. All right. And you want to be close with family, which I totally get. Don't be a bitter bitch, you know, a salty Sam. You know, there's all these flavors, yet you choose to be salty. So stop being like just a negative Nancy, okay? So that's for the small portions of it. I think that's going to apply more towards Cancers more than anything, but it may apply to, you know, a few other people. But really what I get from this new moon reading, and I looked at a few astrology stuff. So it's about, you know, good health, you know, and, you know, it's kind of like the Klingon way. It's about honor, you know, it's about pride and self-respect and just about enriching your life, not spending money wise. You know, it's about bringing people together, which is great because it's July. So, you know, in America, we got 4th of July. So, America. So it's all about like barbecues and like fireworks and blowing up shit, you know, and getting drunk and yelling at cops, right? So that's what that's all about in America, right? This is America. Contraband, 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 right? And, but the thing about this new moon, total solar eclipse, that this is actually a good omen, right? It's going to bring you, it's going to help resolve any issues or tensions. So it's going to bring peace. You're going to have like a truce, okay? It's kind of like you may have a truce with somebody. It may just be at a truce with the universe. But you're going to become at peace with someone or something, whatever that's been plaguing your mind, right? So if you want the rest of this year to be good for you, you have to be fucking patient, all right? It's kind of like Eric Cartman when he really wants, oh God, he wants the Nintendo Wii, right? And so he freezes himself and he goes back, it's like he goes into the future, and then he's he's going back in time, or trying to communicate with himself back in that time, and he's trying to convince himself to be patient. Like, you have to be patient, and dealing with Cartman is impossible. Like, fuck you, asshole. And even he hates dealing with himself. Like, God damn it, I hate that asshole. Like, you have to be patient, right? And be open-minded, because I know with Cancer season, you're about being insecure. These are good signs, okay? It's about being, you know, Cancer is like being insecure, where you just want to kind of hide from the world and just be a recluse and be with your family. You don't want to try to go out and do new things, but you need to put yourself out there, and you need to try new things, you know? And it requires hard work. It requires, you need to put some fucking effort. You can't just lay back and expect the universe to grant you what you want, you know? So this could last from anywhere between 4 weeks to 6 months. Usually with the solar eclipse, effects can last up to 6 months. You know, some rules may apply, of course. It's going to make you more creative, and it's going to require you to, you're going to be evolving, and it's about progression. So you're starting to think about, okay, there's these things that are in my life that are no longer serving me or is holding me back. And you're able to kind of just, it's like almost cutting a cold turkey, which is kind of strange because it is in Cancer season. But you're looking at it, this is a fresh new start, a fresh new chapter in my life. And there's going to be events that's going to be happening, but it's pleasant surprises. So it's going to be kind of like, you know, these surprises are just going to be beautiful. They're just like surprise kisses, you know, from the universe, you know? And it's going to make you socialize more and try new things. And you're going to enjoy the freedom of learning, being independent, and just having fun, learning to let go and have some fun. During this time period, it's going to make you more self-aware of what's going on with yourself in the universe. But there's also going to be a lot of positive energy that's going to be coming your way. So that is what I wanted to communicate with you. And if anybody's wondering what I kept on looking at, is this little notebook right here. Okay, so that is my little note, so I'm not stuttering the entire time, trying to figure out my words. So there we go. So let's go ahead and get into this, your general collective reading. Oh yeah, make sure that you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel, right? Because if you don't, bird culture, that's considered a dick move. And yeah, make sure you hit the notification button, because YouTube is a giant dick hole and it does not like to send notifications. So make sure you hit it twice so you get all my motherfucking content, because we all know you guys like that shit. And let's see, the bottom of the deck we have, it is the 5 of Wands here, okay? So this is about fulfillment. There's definitely some sort of disagreement. Other people are trying to tell you how to dictate your life. Now, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Guru, which is basically the Hierophant, right? Taurus vibe. So let's go ahead and analyze this for a little bit. So, with this change, this challenge, other people, it could be family, It could be friends. It's just pressure from society or whatever, telling you that you need to, when are you going to settle down? When are you going to have kids? When are you going to get a normal job? Whatever it is. But they're expecting you to beat to their drum, but you know that's not what you're meant for. Now, some of you are meant for a higher calling, maybe like a spiritual guru or a nun or something like that. Somebody very spiritual, a humanitarian. So, kind of getting that vibe. So anyways, it's expectations from others and trying to resist. Maybe you're, like, for a small percentage of you, maybe you're in the closet and you're, you know, trying to come to terms with it, you know? But let's go ahead and dive a little deeper. Let's go ahead and find out what is going on. Shit, son. Okay, and let me get one more card. Okay, well, I got two. I will take that. Fucking A. Alrighty then. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have, it is the Hangman, which is Pisces. Okay. So this has been a decision that's been kind of weighing on you for a while. Okay, son. So this is about fulfillment. Now, this is very motherfucking interesting because we have 2 10s here. Technically, we have 3 because we have the Wheel of Fortune, but I'll dive into that in just a moment. So with 10s, this is about success. Fuck yeah. So, we have the 10 of Pentacles reverse. I fucking told you, this is about family, friends. They're telling you about you need to have a certain lifestyle. You know, when you're going to get that corporate job. You know, your brother has, you know, this job and they do this and this. Your sister goes to school and they go da 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 da. They do this, they do that. You know, when are you going to settle down? When are you going to have kids? It's just this pressure, this expectation that they have for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you don't want it. For others of you, maybe coming to terms that a relationship that you're in is toxic as fuck. It could even be at work. It's just a lot of petty arguments and bitterness. Followed by the 10 of Wands here. This is a fucking burden. You're stressing out over this shit. This is making you, like, anxious as fuck. No wonder why you're tense. You are hella tense. This shit needs to be dropped. Now, the 9 of Swords reverse, Gemini vibe. This is you, like, finally getting out of your head, right? Because this has been stressing you the fuck out for the longest time. And you're just like, I can't deal with this shit any longer. So you're recognizing what the reality is. And with the 2 of Pentacles here, this is a decision that you're trying to make. This is trying to have balance and control. You're trying to hold this shit together by fucking shoestrings, you know? You may be trying to do, like, have like a hustle, trying to, like, you may be having more than one job. You may be going to school, going to work. You may be trying to take care of a family. You may be taking care of your partner because they may be an emotional fucking cripple or something's going on. There is some sort of travel, maybe long distance through work. But the 3 of Wands reverse, for some of you, there's maybe a 3-party situation where you may be outcasted or you may have to drop a couple of motherfuckers because they are taking up your time. For some of you, this is a long distance relationship or long distance through work. It's like, it is not worth it, this fucking baggage. But you gotta realize that this is a blessing. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So technically it's 3/10, if you know. So like family celebrations, good times, that kind of thing. So there's a lot of great things coming your way. It's going to be about 3 to 6 months of good luck. Great things. It's going to bring a spring in your step. And it's not going to happen all at once, right? It's going to be little small doses, like da 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 da. It's like a domino effect. It slowly, it just like, it builds up, you know. But you get something out of it, Buttercup. So let's go ahead and go into tarot reading number 2. So I am using the Infinite Tarot from Shamanic Chronicles. I love Nevena. She is an amazing tarot reader. I'm just going to have that book out just in case if I need to cheat. Probably don't. So with this deck, I'm reading it. I don't use reversals in this. Not with this deck. That's pretty much, I think, is the only deck that I do. There's very few. So here are additional messages that you need to hear. I fucking told you. All my goddamn readings, they always align. Even the oracles, the affirmations, all that shit. Decision has been made. Actually, here I am going back on my motherfucking rules. Shit. Okay. Yep. Because of what the cards are telling me. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. 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 So we got the Devil card here. Now, Capricorn vibe, but throughout the reading, this is, and what the new moon and the solar eclipse is about, is becoming more logical on this shit no longer serves me, bye-bye. So that's what we're having here, because the Devil card is dealing with a lot of things that are temptations. Now, temptations can be very good, but they can also be very bad if you don't use moderation. And it depends on if it's appropriate or not at the right time and matter, right? So it may be over excessiveness. It could be shopping. It could be drugs, alcohol, that normal cliche shit. It could just be dealing with toxic relationships. It's just, or hoarding. It's just behavior, just like obsessive compulsiveness. Some of it could be like stalker obsessive. It's something that you feel tied down to. Now, part of this is kind of lustful, sexual, because, you know, it is tempting. And like with some good things, it's a lot of fun, you know? You know, lots of people have a good time with it, right? But you could only do this fun stuff for so long. Because we got 10. I'm telling you, this is about success. This is a completion. Graduations, you're getting your certificates, you're finally leveling up in life. Because you're like, this shit is no longer serving me. I'm done. I'm wiping my hands with it. Bye, Felicia. I'm done with it. Bye, y'all. Now, I said, this so, like, Gemini, totally like, hypocritical, right? With the two minds. I just said with this deck, I don't read it with reversals. But how the cards came out, I'm like, I'm reading with reversals. The universe is telling me, I gotta read reversals with this. So, say la vie, bitches. Here we go. We got the Hangman reverse, right? Pisces 5, you made a decision, right? The Infamum, which is reverse, which is 8. You are tired of being in a loop. You're tired. You are doing the same shit and expecting a different result, and it doesn't work that way. Because you don't really see the true potential in yourself. You don't think you're worthy of something good. You think you deserve this same toxic behavior. But you're cutting that shit out because you made a decision, because you're like, no more. I'm tired of being a broken record. The World card reversed, though. So this chapter's not ended. Here's the reason why. Is because some of you may be realizing that you may be dealing with some sort of addiction or something that is it's compelling you. It's like you cannot stop, right? Like a moth towards a flame. Here's the reason why that you've been kind of dealing with this loop for quite some time. Now we got comfort zone. I get it. I would rather be in my PJs all day and not do jack shit. Like, living is exhausting. People disappoint. I get it. You're used to this because it's what's comfortable to you. It's what you've always known. So let's go for an example with dealing with the toxic relationship. You're dealing with somebody like daddy issues, like they're never around. You always date people that are, they're never there, fuck boys or whatever. Now, you may try before dating a nice guy once or twice, but you don't want to deal with it because it's not in your comfort level. Because what's comfortable is having them treat you like trash, because you believe that you're trash. So this is getting out of your comfort. You need to get out of your comfort zone, because this broken record has to stop. Right, we got the Lover's card reversed, Gemini vibe here. Fuck it, of course, like I said. A choice has been made. And this is cutting ties with toxic behavior. Followed by the Death card reverse. Scorpio vibe. Somebody's unwilling to change. And if you don't make real changes in your life, eventually you're going to get the Tower card. And the settings may not be in your favor. I'm just going to point that out. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and give you your oracle reading. So the first oracle, of course, I'm going to be doing, it is the Golden Notre Dame Oracle deck. I must say that it's been a while. It's been like 2 weeks, two and a half weeks since I've did tarot. And I started taking personal readings again. I was doing personal readings, and it feels very good. I'm in the right energy. It just feels great. It's the routine. It's good to be back. It's good to be back, folks. So, okay. So I'm going to read from the book, of course, because I don't know all the definitions of this. I'm still learning. If you got a problem, you can jump in front of a bus. Okay. So number 1, we got cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance and dance, dance and dance. Right? So, with the sweet little words and pleasant face, the traitor convinces the gains of your good graces. An ill omen card that presents betrayal or must encourage you to reflect on trust you have undeservingly placed in someone or a situation you believe to be safe, and may predict unfaithfulness in love. So for some of you, you're just dealing with some of the same type of jerk off in and out. Now we've got the Thorns. The only certain in our earthly lives is that they go on as a war. This card may be harboring bad news or mourning or simple difficulty that will cause pain. The wound will prick you like a thorn in your insecurities or in your body. Okay. And for the snake, even an ox, healthy and hale, as the bite of a snake may fall and fail. This card warns of impending pitfall, slander, or a trap that is about to spring. Take care not to be, or with your shortcomings, the one to poison your own life. So, it does not have to be romantic. This could be a toxic, like, parent. It could be a sibling. It could be a you could have a best friend that is just toxic. So, but you know, if that reading is for you, you would know it would apply to you. Okay, and one final, of course, the beloved Rebel deck reading. Fuck yeah! So let's go ahead and dive into this shit. Let's go ahead and get these motherfucking readings. And okay, these cards are flying out like hot potatoes. Okay, so step away from the crazy maker doc for a hot second. Kale spinning loony tastes like ass. Eat something yummy shit. Bacon chocolate bear. Get some. You're being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. Time to let go. Move the fuck on. Stop obsessing. You're not the fucking center of the universe. You need a good fucking cry. It's cancer season, right? Get that ugly cry on. Let that shit go. Your soul will thank you. Thank you, cancers. Get the fuck outside. Move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. And finally, fucking apologize. Seriously, just do it. Don't be a bitter bitch, right? Alrighty then, thank you for watching my sexy bitches. Make sure that you comment down below if the reading resonated with you, or you just found this whole thing amusing, or you want to comment and guess like what the fuck is on my wall. You know, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and make sure you hit the notification button. And if you like a personal reading again, make sure you check out my Instagram link. It is in the description box. It is my Instagram account. You can check out my pricing, and you can DM me directly if you'd like to book a reading. Thank you, you guys. You guys are amazing and sexy, and you've got this shit. Show your teeth to the world.